Ever feel like you're juggling, I don't know, a million different marketing tools?
Oh, definitely.
Social media, the latest AI.
Right.
It can get pretty overwhelming.
Right.
But what if we told you there's one constant, like the bedrock of all your digital efforts?
Mm-hmm.
Today, Nova and I are diving deep into why, even now in 2025, your website is still your most powerful marketing asset.
It really is.
Stay with us, because what we uncover might just change how you see your entire digital strategy.
Welcome to Trivera's AI Deep Dive podcast, hosted by Chip and Nova, our AI co-hosts. Together, they transform top marketing insights from our blogs, articles, and events into actionable strategies you can use. Ready to dive in? Let's get started.
Welcome to this Trivera Deep Dive. I'm Nova.
And I'm Chip.
Today, Chip and I are going to unpack an article from our founder, Tom Snyder. It's titled, 5 Reasons Why Your Website is Still Your Most Powerful Marketing Tool in 2025.
Yeah, it's a great piece.
It really is. And you shared this with us because, well, you're likely navigating this ever-evolving landscape of digital marketing and want to make sure your foundations are solid.
Exactly.
Our mission today is basically to extract the core insights from Tom's piece, giving you a clear understanding of why your website deserves your continued attention and investment.
That's right, Nova. Tom draws on, nearly 3 decades of experience here.
Mm-hmm.
And he makes a really clear point. While all these shiny new marketing tactics come and go, a high-performing website is the essential element. It underpins everything else.
Yeah.
Think of it as the central hub, maybe, of your digital ecosystem.
Okay, let's start with the first big reason. Control. Tom really emphasizes that you don't truly own your audience on social media platforms.
Right, you're just renting space.
Exactly. Algorithms shift. Platforms can even disappear. Remember Vine?
Oh, yeah.
Poof.
Gone.
But your website, that's your territory. You own it.
Total control.
And this control is increasingly vital. The article highlights some HubSpot data showing companies with active blogs, which are usually on the website, right?
Mm-hmm.
They generate significantly more leads, like 67% more per month compared to those without.
Wow, 67%. That's huge.
It is. Furthermore, content marketing, again, often housed on your website, produces 3 times as many leads as traditional outbound marketing, and at a lower cost. About 62% less, Tom notes.
So, more leads, cheaper leads. That's pretty compelling.
It really is. And it's not just about leads, Chip. Tom points out that businesses are recognizing this importance with their budgets.
Okay.
According to HubSpot, 51% of B2B businesses say website development is their top marketing spend.
Half of them. That really underscores the value placed on owning and optimizing that online presence, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It shows where the priorities are landing.
So your website is the one thing you truly control, and it's where many businesses are focusing their resources.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's look at how it acts as the anchor for all your other digital efforts.
Yeah.
That's point 2, right?
Exactly. Anchoring touch points. Think about all your marketing activities, maybe AI-driven campaigns, social media posts, text messages, even podcasts like this one.
Right.
Tom argues that they are only truly effective if they guide people back to a place where they can convert.
Which is.
Your website.
Makes sense. It's the destination.
He even uses our Trivera Deep Dive as an example. This isn't about Chip and me becoming podcast celebrities.
Not yet, anyway.
Not yet. It's a strategic tool, right? To share thought leadership, reinforce existing website content like our blogs and case studies, and ultimately drive deeper engagement.
Okay.
Each episode is connected to specific content on the Trivera website with links back from all the major podcast platforms.
So these external platforms, they act like funnels.
Precisely. Funnels driving relevant traffic back to the core, the website.
So it's the central point all your efforts lead back to.
Got it.
But what kind of impression is your website making when people do arrive? That's our next point, I think.
Yes, point 3. First and lasting impressions. Tom stresses the critical role your website plays here.
Yeah, you don't get a second chance at a first digital impression.
Exactly. A slow, clunky, outdated, or, unclear website can silently drive potential customers away.
Silently is the key word there. You might not even know it's happening.
Right. And the data here is compelling. Google found that every extra second it takes for your page to load can reduce conversions by a staggering 7%.
7% per second. Ouch.
Yeah. And Deloitte discovered that even a tiny 0.1 second improvement in mobile speed can lift conversion rates by 8.4%.
Wow. So even fractions of a second matter.
They absolutely do. It highlights how important performance is.
And the impact of good user experience, UX overall.
Oh, it's huge. Forrester reports that a well-designed UX can boost conversions by up to 400%.
400%. Okay, that's massive.
It is. Tom shares an example where a UX-focused redesign dropped a site's bounce rate from 30%.
Which is pretty high.
Yeah, down to a mere 2.5%.
Incredible. So people found what they needed and stayed.
Exactly. And for those key calls to action, those buttons, ConversionXL found that placing a CTA above the fold, visible without scrolling, can increase conversion rates by over 300%.
300% just by placement.
Tom even mentions a mid-market case study where a refreshed site design led to a 416% jump in lead conversions in just 1 month.
416% in a month. That's game-changing.
Absolutely. And it speaks to the ROI of focusing on UX. Investing in UX isn't just about looking good, it's about a significant return. Forrester's research indicates that every dollar spent on UX can yield a $100 return.
Wait, $1 in, $100 back? That's
A 9,900% ROI.
mind-blowing.
It really is. Furthermore, companies with structured conversion optimization programs see an average ROI of 223%.
Okay, so maybe not 9,900%, but 223% is still incredibly solid.
Definitely. These numbers really highlight the tangible benefits of focusing on your website's user experience. It's not just fluff, it's bottom-line impact.
So a positive first impression is crucial, and a good user experience directly impacts your bottom line. Okay, now let's consider where your website fits into the overall journey your customers take. Point 4.
Point 4. Heart of the customer journey. Your website isn't just a marketing tool. Tom argues it's the backbone of your entire customer experience.
From initial discovery.
Right, through evaluation, conversion, and even retention. These key stages often happen on your site.
And the data supports this, especially in B2B.
Strongly. Gartner reports that a significant majority, 67% of B2B purchase journeys, start with online search.
Okay, so 2/3 are starting online.
Yep. And McKinsey confirms that an overwhelming 90% of B2B buyers use online channels just to identify potential suppliers.
80%.
And Demand Gen's research shows that a typical B2B decision maker visits multiple websites.
How many?
2 to 7, usually. And consumes several pieces of content 3 to 7 before ever contacting a vendor.
So they're doing a lot of homework on their own first.
A lot. Gartner even notes that a substantial 74% of buyers complete more than half of their research online before reaching out.
Wow. So they're practically making up their mind before they even talk to you.
In many cases, yes. And interestingly, Gartner also found that 75% of B2B buyers now prefer a rep-free experience.
They don't want to talk to sales right away.
They want to research and decide at their own pace, online. And Forrester projects that by the end of this year, 2025, 80% of all B2B buying interactions will be digital.
80%? That's almost everything.
It means your website isn't just a digital storefront anymore. It's becoming your primary salesperson, your content library, your proposal generator, even your support center.
It's the central channel connecting every single touch point.
Exactly. It's the hub for the entire journey.
It truly is the hub. Okay, finally, let's explore how your website impacts the effectiveness of newer technologies like AI and automation. That's point 5.
Right. The AI and automation foundation. AI and automation are powerful tools, no doubt.
For sure.
But Tom emphasizes that they are only as effective as the foundation they're built upon, which is your website.
Okay, so they need a good base to work from.
Precisely. McKinsey has shown that personalization, often powered by AI, can drive a significant revenue lift, like 10-15%. And HubSpot also found that personalized CTAs perform dramatically better, 202% better than generic ones.
Double the performance just by personalizing.
Yeah. However, Tom cautions that AI can't fix a bad user experience. In fact, it can amplify it.
Okay, so if the site is confusing, AI might just make it confusing faster.
Sort of, yeah. Or it might personalize based on bad data or poor structure. Tools like Adobe's Firefly and Sensei, they rely on clean and well-structured websites to function properly.
Got it. Garbage in, garbage out applies to AI too.
Absolutely. And chatbots, the AI-driven ones, are gaining traction too. Business Insider reported a significant increase in conversions, around 23%, for websites using AI chatbots.
Okay, that's a decent lift.
And according to Drift, visitors who engage with live chat are almost 3 times more likely to convert.
3 times. Wow.
2.8 times, to be exact.
Yeah.
And companies see a noticeable lift in overall conversions, maybe 12% on average, when chat is effectively implemented.
So these tools work, but but they work on and with the website.
Exactly. They integrate with and enhance the website experience, and they don't replace it.
We've covered the 5 key reasons Tom outlined. Really interesting stuff.
Yeah, it paints a clear picture.
Now, let's maybe take a moment for a deeper dive into some of the really compelling statistics he shared.
Sounds good. Let's pause briefly and then dig into those numbers.
Okay, we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Webster, Trivera's AI assistant, here to help businesses like yours thrive in the ever-changing digital landscape. At Trivera, we're celebrating 29 years of delivering digital marketing that drives measurable results. Since 1996, we've partnered with southeastern Wisconsin's strongest brands, blending creativity, strategy, and cutting-edge technology like me to produce success you can measure. From SEO-optimized websites and ROI-driven marketing campaigns to leveraging AI tools to analyze data and refine strategies, Trivera is the partner you can trust to help your business grow. Now, as we enter our 30th year, we're more committed than ever to pushing boundaries and redefining what's possible in digital marketing. With decades of experience and the power of AI on the team, we're ready to help you tackle whatever's next. Visit Trivera.com today and let's make 2025 the year your business thrives. Trivera, where nearly 3 decades of expertise meet the latest in technology to deliver digital marketing that converts.
Welcome back to Trivera's AI Deep Dive. Now back to our conversation with Chip and Nova.
Welcome back to the Trivera Deep Dive. Chip and I are now ready to really dig into some of those numbers Tom highlighted.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's start with the financial side. The fact that 51% of B2B businesses prioritize website development in their marketing budget, that really underscores its perceived value, doesn't it, Chip?
It absolutely does, Nova.
Yeah.
It shows where the smart money is going, you know. And speaking of ROI, those figures around UX investment are just, well, eye-opening. A potential 9,900% return and an average of 223% for structured conversion optimization programs.
Yeah.
For you listening, if you're looking to maximize the impact of your resources, these numbers clearly highlight where strategic investment can yield really significant results. It's hard to beat that kind of potential return.
Absolutely. And then, Chip, consider the shifts in B2B buyer behavior we talked about.
Right.
That statistic that 67% of journeys begin with search. And the fact that buyers visit multiple websites before engaging with a vendor. It just emphasizes the critical role your site plays in that initial discovery and evaluation phase.
They're checking you out and your competitors long before you know they exist.
Exactly. And the increasing preference for those rep-free experiences.
Yeah, 75% preferring it.
With a projected 80% of B2B interactions being digital by the end of the year, that further solidifies your website's position as the primary point of contact and information. It has to do the heavy lifting.
Your website is becoming your lead salesperson, essentially, always on duty.
Right. And finally, when we look at AI and automation, that 202% better conversion rate for personalized CTAs compared to generic one.
Yeah, that was a big one.
It highlights the power of leveraging data and technology on your website to enhance the experience. And the increased likelihood of conversion for visitors engaging with live chat, nearly 3 times more likely, also demonstrates the value of interactive elements on your site.
So it's not just about static info anymore.
Not at all. These statistics collectively paint a very clear picture. A well-optimized website isn't just a static brochure. It's a dynamic engine for lead generation, customer engagement, and ultimately, business growth.
So, as we've explored in this Trivera Deep Dive, drawing from Tom Snyder's insights, your website in 2025 remains your most powerful marketing tool for 5 key reasons. It's the one thing you control.
Which is huge.
It anchors all your digital touchpoints.
Connects everything.
It shapes crucial first and lasting impressions.
Absolutely vital.
It's at the heart of the customer journey.
Increasingly so.
And it's the essential foundation for effective AI and automation.
You got it. Those are the 5 pillars.
Yeah.
And Tom ends his article with a really crucial question, Chip. How does this help your website perform better?
Turning it back on the reader.
Exactly. It's a mindset shift, encouraging you to evaluate every new trend, every tactic, through the lens of your website's effectiveness.
Right.
Perhaps this deep dive has sparked some thoughts for you about your own website. Are there areas you've been neglecting? Opportunities for improvement in UX or content?
It's definitely food for thought. If you're curious about how your site stacks up, or maybe feel like it's time for a fresh look, we really encourage you to reach out.
Please do.
We're ready to look under the hood and help you identify any missed opportunities.
And that's what we do here at Trivera. We've been helping businesses thrive online for, nearly 3 decades now.
A long time.
Just like our founder, Tom, we believe your website is the cornerstone of your digital success. If you're ready to take your website to the next level, visit Trivera.com to learn more about our services and how we can help.
Thanks for joining Nova and me for this Trivera Deep Dive. We hope this has given you some valuable insights.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for joining us on Trivera's AI Deep Dive with Chip and Nova. If you enjoyed this episode, you can find more and stay up to date with new episodes wherever you listen to podcasts, or find them on our website and our social media channels. And don't forget to visit us at Trivera.com to learn how we can help take your marketing to the next level. Ready to talk? Reach out. We'd love to hear from you. See you next time.